All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but now let's talk about Solana. I'm sure everyone is up to date as to what happened over the past 24 hours. Today was a massive, massive day for the crypto space. Sorry, I wouldn't say today, I mean yesterday, but huge day for the crypto space. We saw, the overall market reacting to the news of Binance CEO stepping down from the biggest exchange that he built up from ground zero all the way to the top. But if you are a regular viewer on my channel, you could literally go back to my videos. We saw this coming. After the FTX collapse, we've seen SEC questioning a lot of centralized exchanges. Hey, again, I'm not a big fan of most of the things they do, but questioning centralized exchanging, whether or not they actually have the funds that they say they do in their reserves, is totally okay. Because guess what? We, the investors, millions of people around the world, trade on these centralized exchanges. So it's important for us to not have a FTX 2.0. But, today there was a series of, big developments coming out, and if you did not watch my update, I kind of made a whole video on that about 8 hours ago. You guys can see the title was "The Elite's Plan Exposed. The Good Days Are Coming to an End," and that's what I'm going to be discussing right now before we get into Solana's price. And I want you guys to pay very, very close attention to this, because this does affect Solana. Before we get into this, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. The price of Solana is back above $54, currently sitting at $54.68. Get really into the price. I'm going to share something insanely interesting with you guys, so just hold on that for a second. If we're looking at the market cap, 23.1 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume approaching that $2.5 billion mark. But let's hold off on the price for a second. Just wanted to go over some things with you guys so you guys can see this has just come out. It says just in. SEC just met with Grayscale for spot Bitcoin ETF listing, and it's starting to happen. It is starting to happen. Like I said, if you watch my update, kind of go over that, this seems to be planned. They are trying to make one exchange the top centralized exchange, and I think that is going to be Coinbase, because of course it is US based. But not only that, look at this. Altcoin Daily brought up a great point, and I wanted to share this with you guys. So BlackRock and Vanguard together own 10% of Coinbase. Like I've said earlier, I think this is their main goal, to make this the top centralized exchange. The action today against Binance was all planned, just like the Bitcoin ETF is all planned. And not only that, I really wanted to cover this. Tony Edwards went over something really good, and this will make you understand more as to what really is going on. So Larry Fink, Jamie Dimon, and the other Wall Street whales are smiling right now. The chess moves are happening, crypto startups being taken down, and Wall Street are coming in for the takeover of the market. It happened right before your eyes. Did you miss it? I'm bullish on Coinbase, as BlackRock selected them to work with. And, this could cause Coinbase stock share to skyrocket. And also, a lot of other centralized exchanges are in still not out of the woods as of now. I think we're about to see more crackdowns happening. We might hear more news coming out regarding this, because their main focus is to make one exchange the big one, and I think it's Coinbase. And a lot of people are starting to realize this. Also, not only that, really liked this person's tweet as well. It says, with this chapter closed, 2024 will be a face ripper. We've got some things to improve as an industry, but the worst stuff is out of the way. We're on our way to be globally liquid assets and have a bright future ahead. I'm hanging up my Binance FUD hat now and hope the next executive team cleans up the house and joins us as we print good green candles in the future. And I agree with this somewhat. and I also disagree with it somewhat. I think 2024 is going to be great, and like I said in my update earlier today, I'm personally thinking that this might be the final massive parabolic bull cycle, because of course previous bull cycles we did not have the regulators in. This time around it's changing. We're about to see history being made for the crypto space once this ETF is approved, and this will not be the same moving forward, but this will be the biggest altcoin season, if you want to call it, the overall bull market. And I think a lot of people are going to get really, really wealthy off of this. And why is that the case? Because institutions are coming in, billionaires are coming in. We're about to see huge amounts of inflows, and we're already starting to see that happen, and we're not even close to the Bitcoin happening. So with that said, let's pay very close attention to Solana. As mentioned to you earlier in the video, there's something very interesting that happened with Solana, and I'm going to share that with you guys. If you guys watch my video over the past 24 hours, or I think the last video I made, I was talking about if we were to lose this support line at $54.70, we're going to retest the $51.60 Solana, right? I said that, and I'm sure a lot of people heard that. And you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. We literally created a double bottom and seen the price picking up from that range. So of course that support line played out for us. We did not see the price dropping below it. So that is really, really nice to see. If I were to bring up the measuring tool for you guys, we've seen an increase of about 6.64% after touching that support line. Of course, Bitcoin also has seen a little bit of a move, once back above the 36,200 support line, which of course was playing as a resistance as we were moving towards the upside. But nonetheless, guys, this should show you the importance of these resistance. And of course, there might be newcomers coming in and saying, oh, Solana is dipping, Solana is doing this, and that. But remember, we've been here before. We were just here last week, and then we made our ways up to an all-time high and back again to that spot. And hopefully, if we're able to clear this resistance now at $54.73, we have resistance here. If this is able to clear out, be prepared to see a $60 Solana once again. So, this dip that we have seen, it's short-lived. What's happening with the Solana ecosystem is being overlooked right now. We're seeing, Pyth airdrop, if you guys are not familiar. Let me know in the comment section if you guys were able to get on this airdrop. But, this airdrop was huge. A lot of people, got free amounts of Pyth. I was not one of the lucky ones, but, this should really give us an understanding as to what's going on. This is a Solana project with a $500 million market cap, and it's already listed on all the major exchanges except Binance, but I think that is coming as well. So you can really picture as to what's happening with Solana's ecosystem. We're seeing the likes of meme coins exploding, exactly what we projected, and I think we're about to see a huge global shift taking place for Sol. And this is something we've seen coming, and everything is right in front of our eyes. Of course, we're going to take it one step at a time, but during these times, guys, this is where your patience gets tested. If you've done your due diligence and research and have invested what you can afford to lose, then guess what? You just want to have patience, because we're going to see these types of moves. This is not the first time. We'll see this again. We will see this again, and we could possibly see something even worse. But it's important to not panic, just hodl, because the next few years are going to be huge for the crypto space, in my opinion, and I think we're entering one of the biggest bull market coming up. So very, very exciting times ahead. That is it for Solana's update. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, of course, and I love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.